Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Joe Biden just got the worst news possible for the 2024 presidential election. It's ball game over. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You know, the last place Joe Biden expects to get bad news is CNN, but even CNN had to admit things are looking not only bad for Joe Biden, they're looking atrocious. Do you know right now Joe Biden has the lowest approval rating out of all the past presidents dating back to Jimmy Carter, who did not win re-election? Worse than Trump, worse than George H.W. Bush, worse than Jimmy Carter himself. That's how low Joe Biden's approval rating is. Hispanic voters, black voters in record numbers moving over to Trump from Biden. He does not have long to right this ship. And when you look at the numbers, as CNN analyst Harry Enton pointed out, when you look at them and you do a deep dive in the numbers, there doesn't look like there is a map where Joe Biden becomes president again. It's that bad for him. As he said, ball game over. I want you to take a look at this report and then please give me your comments on it. Always love to read them. Please remember, as always, to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Week to campaign in key swing states out there. Why? Because he needs to. With me now, CNN senior data reporter Harry Enton. When I say he needs to, Harry, what's changed?
Yeah, and I need to share this information with you. All right, let's take a look here. All right, this is the Biden versus Trump matchup. Remember, Biden barely won Arizona back in 2020, won it by well less than a percentage point, won Nevada by a little bit more than 2 percentage points. Look now where we are in the 2024 polling. Joe Biden's numbers, to quote Tony Blair, are weak, weak, weak. Donald Trump up in the polling average in Arizona by 5, up in Nevada by 5 percentage points. If these polls hold, Donald Trump would be the first Republican presidential candidate to carry this over state since 2004 when George W. Bush carried it.
What appears to have changed inside some of these numbers that you're looking at?
Yeah, what is a key group that seems to have changed? How about Hispanic voters, right? A core part of the Democratic constituency. Normally, back in 2020, Joe Biden carried Hispanic voters in Arizona by 24 points. He carried them in Nevada by 26 points. Look now, Joe Biden still leads, but these margins have shrunk significantly. Been cut by more than half in Arizona, 11 points. Been cut by a third of where the lead was back in 2020. It's just an 8-point advantage for Joe Biden. And this is what we have seen as well nationally. Joe Biden's polling numbers among blacks and Hispanics have dropped significantly, and that is a big reason why in these two states, Arizona and Nevada, his poll numbers have become significantly worse.
Well, how big of a reason? Because you talk about these two states and you're talking about a pretty significant share of the electorate.
Yeah, if you want to find swing states where Hispanics are going to make a major difference in this election, you can't find two better swing states than Arizona and Nevada. In Nevada, among likely voters, they make up 23% of the electorate. In Arizona, 20%. None of the other swing states, those 6 closest states that Biden won in 2020 by less than 3 percentage points, do they come anywhere close? Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin make up less than 10% of the vote. So that drop that you've seen with Biden among Hispanic voters, if they're going to be felt anywhere, it's going to be in Nevada and Arizona. And as those earlier slides showed, he's certainly feeling it right now.
So as you noted, Nevada has become part of the Democratic map in general to the White House. Arizona, a relative newcomer. If President Biden were to lose both Nevada and Arizona this time around, what do you need to do?
Yeah, he would basically need to run the table, John. So if Biden loses Arizona and Nevada, he likely must win at least 3 of these 4. Again, those 6 closest swing states: Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Now, Biden could do it if he won Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. He'd barely get to 270. Here's the issue right now. Biden seems to be trailing not just in Georgia, but in Michigan as well. And if he loses these 2, John, I can't find a map that would work for him. So it's simple math at this point. Biden's behind in Arizona. He's behind in Nevada. He's behind in Georgia. He's behind in Michigan. And if that map holds, ball game over most likely. Donald Trump wins.
All right, so you can see what he's doing with some of these travels this week, heading out west, trying to do what he can, at least in Arizona and Nevada. Harry, and thank you.
Thank you.